When we're doing color grading, not always we have a clear idea of the kind of colors that can work better on a certain image. This is why inside the Mindthecolor extension we have Random C, where the C of course stands for color, that can generate a random color grade. And this can help us, especially in the first steps of color grading, when we need to investigate any possible option, or any possible combination of colors that can work on our image. And all this is done with just one click and a few nice options. Let's take a look at Random C. When we click on the Random C button, we can see immediately that we have three options: the channel mixer, the color balance, and the curve. Here on the right, I have an interesting option. This option allows me to select a color I want to protect. Why this? Because when I do random color, of course, any kind of color is affected by the algorithm, by the calculation. So I'm going to select in an image like this, maybe I will select the skin tone. So here, for example, and then I can start with the first option. So I'm going to click these three buttons, the RGB, and I click on the random channel mixer. Now this is the first grade I get. Before, after. Let's try something else. Maybe this is too green. Okay, again. Well, I can say maybe this can be an option. Or this one. Very similar to the original. Okay, more green in the background. So I do like this. I'm going to save a snapshot here. And I'm going to name this grade 01 CMX. That stands for channel mixer. And try something else. Again. Maybe I can try a different skin tone color. So I'm going to turn off the layers group and select a color like this. And then click random again. Yes, I do like this. Maybe better than the previous one. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to save this snapshot as a grade 02 CMX. And I can go on until I get something I like. For example, this is kind of desaturation. Fine, I'm gonna save this also. Okay, now we have a 3 snapshot. Let's take a look. CMX1, CMX2, and CMX3. I would say enough for this option. Now I can try the color balance option. So I'm gonna throw away this layer group and turn off the channel mixer and turn on the RGB buttons in the color balance and click random. Okay, as we can see, the effect is more subtle. Maybe I can increase also the intensity and click random again. That's nice. I'm gonna save a snapshot of this. So grade 04 color balance. I'm gonna continue to click. This can be an option too. Maybe I have some magenta in the hair and some green in the hair, but anyway, that's an option. Let's try another one. Okay, very similar to the previous one. This is nice too. Now, before saving this grade, I'm gonna take a look at what we have inside this layer group. And so we can see that we have 3 adjustment layers, color balance layers, one for the highlights, one for the midtones, and one for the shadows, set in color mode. Okay, That's interesting. I can save this one as well. So this is grade 06 CB. Now, here I have another option that I can change. When I switch this button from color 2 to color 1, let's see what we get. Okay, this is more aggressive. And as you can see here, we have the same kind of adjustment layers, but they are set in normal mode. Let's try a few other combinations. This is maybe too contrasted. Maybe I like the colors here, but I don't like the contrast. Again, let's say take a look. Okay. Very similar to the previous option. We have already seen this. Okay, maybe I like more the color 2 option. That is with all the layers set in color mode. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we are done with this option. So now I can turn off these 3 buttons. I can throw away the layers group and try last option, that is a curve. Okay, this is nice. Maybe I can increase the intensity. No, I don't like it. Yes, I do like this. So I'm gonna save a snapshot of this. Grade 07, curve. I can continue to click on the random button. Click, click, and you can see every time I get a slightly different result. Maybe I do like this. I'm gonna save a snapshot for this. Or, for example, I can try the algorithm number 1 for the curves. Let's try this. Not bad. Not bad too. Before and after. We have already seen something like this, but anyway, I can keep going. Also this, we have seen already something like this. Maybe I can save a grade of this. And now last option I have is to try the randomize all button. So I'm gonna throw away this layers group and turn on all the RGB buttons. I'm gonna switch to the algorithm number 2 and click on randomize all. And as you can see here, we have all the 3 options together. So the color balance layers set in color mode, the channel mixer, and the curve layer. Now let's give it a try again. Again. Now this is too green. Maybe this can work, or maybe we can lower the opacity to this. Okay. Before and after. Maybe something more like this. Okay, so I'm gonna save this last snapshot. And now let's take a look at all the saved versions. So this is grade 1 with the channel mixer, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4 with the color balance, grade 5, grade 6, and 7, 8, 9, and the last one with all the options. Okay, so now maybe I can use some of those grades, but as you can see, very fast and useful because it can give me a suggestion of the kind of color grade I can apply to a certain image. So this is very useful when we don't have really a plan for the kind of colors we have to use. Now, let's try a different case. For example, an image like this one. And I can keep the randomize all option. I'm going to select skin tone to protect and click on the randomize all. Let's take a look before and after. Not too bad. Maybe I can save this. Okay. I'm going to try again. Again. Maybe this one not 100%. Let me check. Okay, this color balance, maybe I can lower the opacity of the color balance. Not too bad. There is not so much difference from the original, so I can keep going. Now maybe this can be used, but anyway, as all this is completely random, I'm gonna save a snapshot anyway. I'm gonna click again. Again. Not too bad. Let's turn off and on all the layers we have. That's the original and that's my grade. I don't like so much the pink in the highlights. So I'm gonna click randomize all again. And not too bad. I do like the worm cast in the highlights, so I'm gonna save this. And now let's take a look at all the saved versions. So this is the original, and this is grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. And here maybe this version is the best one. And again, it's just a matter of taste. Also, on an image like this, maybe the Random C can help. I'm gonna choose a color for the skin tone as usual. So here I can click on this color. And try the randomize all button. Not too bad. I'm gonna save a snapshot of this. Let's take a look. Before, after, we can do better. This is a very strong cast, green cast in the shadows. Let's see which layer gives me. Okay, so something is going on here in the shadow, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna lower the opacity of this layer and just a little bit. And maybe I can save this version. So grade 02. This is also on the green side. Before and after. I do like this one. Maybe this can be an option. Let's take a look at which layer is doing the most intense effect. Okay, I'm gonna save this version. And there you go. Here is version number 1, version number 2, and version number 3. And this is the original, and this is the last version. So which version is the best? I think you get the answer. You decide. It's just a matter of taste. But the important thing is that with just one click and all these kind of options available, I can test, I can try different kind of grades on the same image. So I can get also nice suggestions at the same time, and maybe I can find some colors that can work for my image. So again, another tool for developing our personal strategy in color grading thanks to the Mindthecolor extension.